Okay, today we are going over getting Argon crystal the fastest way possible or farming Argon crystals. Argon crystals are used on mostly prime-related stuff. The annoying part of them is they decay after 24 hours. So you could farm like 200, 500 or whatever, and they would just decay in your inventory, so they wouldn't really be available anymore at all, which is a bit annoying, but that's why this guide is here to hopefully help you. So, first step you will want to do, if you have access to it. If you don't, I do have a whole video about it. Feel free to check it out. There'll be a link in the description below. But you will want to equip a Smida Kavat if you have one. And furthermore, what will help you out quite a bit is if you actually have a resource booster, okay? Now, resource boosters you can actually buy in the market under resource boosters for 40, 80, or 200 platinum, respectively, or sometimes you'll get one as a login thing. Okay, right now I currently have one that I bought from the Avoid Trader not too long ago. So yeah. Now, however, before I continue, I decided that I am going to switch frames, preferably to a frame that does actually increase drops, such as Necros here. Yes, I'm switching to Necros and had to make sure that my companion would show us Smida Kavat. Now that you have everything ready to go, you'll have your Necros, so you'll have everything. You'll want to go to the Void. Now, alternatively, you can go anywhere on the star chart and just hope you get lucky and find an Argon crystal cluster. But in most cases, what you'll want to do is go to the Void. Now, you'll have some options here. You can do a mobile defense, sabotage, any of these harder Void missions, and there will be a guaranteed chance for corrupted Vor to spawn at some time. Now that's important because corrupted Vor has a very high chance of dropping an Argon crystal. Since we actually have Necros equipped, we're going to go on Mott. And the reason we decide to pick Mott, because one, Mott is a survival, and two, since it's a harder survival, corrupted Vor will appear at some time. Let's turn on Necros, Desecrate, and furthermore, Smida Kavat, in addition to the buff of double resources every now and then, Smida Kavat actually has a very good chance of randomly just dropping the rare material of the planet. And in this case, the rare material happens to be none other than Argon crystal. Fun fact, I haven't used Necros a whole lot in a while. I use my Amperex for most things. If you guys would like to know my full build for the Amperex that I use, let me know comment section below. I will be more than happy to make a video dedicated to that. Necros is actually a lot better than he was back in the day. Used to be, you basically just had to keep doing Desecrate, but now Desecrate is a passive ability, or not really passive, but rather you activate once and you can just leave it activated. Now keep in mind though that sometimes it might come unactivated, so you do gotta keep an eye on that. And while we're on Necros, I just want to mention real quick so that no confusion on how Necros works, which is the fact that Necros re-rolls the drops from enemy, so you'll have a chance of getting another drop. It doesn't give the same duplicate drop from the enemy. Now keep in mind there are going to be some rounds where you don't get any Argon crystal. There are going to be some times where you'll only get 1 or 2. Now that's the difference between doing this method and just doing something like a capture or mobile defense and just keep hunting down corrupted ore, which, as I mentioned at the beginning, you can do, and it is faster. But I personally like to have fun while hunting, while farming for like Argon crystal and whatnot. I just think it makes it a little less like a chore thing you'll have to do. And look, corrupted ore appeared, so it's always a mystery who he'll appear in front of, but my team should be able to handle him right away. Oh, someone marked a power throw mod. That's nice, actually. That is nice. Corrupted 4 appeared right there. Okay. Corrupted 4 trying to kill my companion. I don't think so. And he dropped an Argon crystal. So that's brilliant, and thanks to our resource booster, we actually got 2 Argon crystals when it would have just been 1. Now my personal recommendation is doing what I did and starting with a team. If you're going to do survival, do it in public. But they might eventually leave. But the brilliant part about you being Necros versus relying on someone else to be Necros is that you can stay for as long as you want, and them leaving isn't going to affect. Okay, so as a final result, we did only receive 6 Argon crystals. Our Smida Kavat did not proc at all, so we got 6 Argon crystals in, let's say, 20 minutes roughly. We ended up getting some of these relics, endo, all that stuff though, so it's not a complete loss. We even got 1 Aya, so I guess whatever. So yeah, like I said before, this may not be the fastest method. The fastest method would be just doing a mission on the void real fast, waiting for corrupted ore to spawn, extract, do it again. You can even do that on survival if you want. He usually spawns somewhere between the 2-minute and 12-minute mark. So yeah, you can just rinse, repeat that if that's what you want. You don't have to stay for a super long period of time. But I do recommend that you do use Necros or some other frame that increases drops, as well as a resource booster and a Smida Kavat if you have them, because those do stack. And on certain times, like certain special occasions, DE does what's known as a community resource booster. It's a server-wide resource booster, and it stacks with both this and the Smida. So yeah, that day it's like gold for that day. If you weren't going to get on Warframe, you want to get on for that day. Additionally, I do have a guide to how to unlock the steel path if you want to check that out. And I mentioned the steel path because of the fact that technically doing it on the steel path should net you higher gains due to that plus 100% resource drop chance. It's not a resource booster, but rather a resource drop chance. And an Argon crystal is in fact a resource. So those are just some helpful after the fact tips. Hopefully they help you out in some way, shape, or form. I'm going to end the video here. With that said, I will catch you guys in the future. Later.